Good morning, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon-to-be #1 YouTube host. All right, family, I know y'all have never seen this particular backdrop before. I'm inside the Jeep, and I'm about to do a cooking video. You're going to like this one because it's going to involve the Hotlogic, not the Hotlogic Mini, my refrigerator, and a large piece of meat. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back to get this video underway. All right, family. What we have here is, if y'all can see that, it's a corned beef brisket. Now, I had this in the freezer since whatever holiday that was, St. Patrick's Day. It's still good. It hasn't expired yet. So I was going through my deep freezer, as I often do, clearing it out, and I found this, and I said, this would make an awesome video. So, especially when I read the instructions, this thing is supposed to cook for 3 hours at 160 degrees, I believe it is. Yep, 160 degrees. Well, if y'all have followed any of my previous videos, you know that the Hotlogic performs at 165 degrees, which is almost perfect for what we're about to do. So for one of these corned beef briskets, you simply cut the packet open. It comes with a little packet of seasoning inside. We're gonna take it, we're gonna put it in this aluminum tray. We're gonna cover it with aluminum foil and set it and forget it. What makes this video unique is I'm in my parking lot of my job on my 8:30 break. I'm going to put this corned beef brisket, set it up, put it in the Hotlogic, plug my, and this is the Hotlogic family side, so it's a 110 unit, not a 12 volt unit. So I'm going to plug it into my inverter and with that extra house battery and see how it performs. I've never done this before, so this is going to be a test for all of us, and I haven't rehearsed this, I haven't practiced it, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. The only thing that we can hope is that that battery keeps up with the inverter, because it has to cook for 3 hours, which puts me at about 11 o'clock, and that's the time I leave to go home for lunch. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we're going to put this brisket in the aluminum tray. We're going to cut her open. Without cutting myself. Oh, and while we're doing this, bam, tomorrow is LaTanya's 52nd birthday. So if y'all would join me in wishing my baby a happy 52nd birthday, I would appreciate that. That would mean so much coming from her YouTube family, getting a happy birthday. One thing I forgot to get was a freaking trash bag. I'll be right back. All right, family, so we got one of my handy dandy trash bags I use when I'm camping. I keep a store of Walmart bags, dollar store bags, whatever. Every time I purchase something, I put the bag away. All right, fam. I'm gonna put this right here on the ground. Just pour off a little bit of this residue over in the ditch right there by my job. Or, let me repeat that. Let me pour off a little bit of this residue into my trash bag. I'll be right back. All right, family. We're gonna put this into our Hotlogic. We're gonna take this seasoning packet, cut it open, and we're gonna sprinkle this all over this brisket. I put a little bit on the fat cap side, and now we're gonna put the other half on the other side. I don't think we need to add any more seasoning. I really want to, but we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna follow the instructions for once and do it just like they say do it. All right, grab this aluminum foil in this old ripped up box. We're gonna double that up. Put that across our brisket. Go ahead and put this right here on top of the refrigerator. And for me, fam, now that we have the camper, we're going to be doing most of our off-roading and our adventures with the RV, but I'm still going to be doing some things out of the Jeep. And for me, this freaking Hotlogic is the only way to go. I'm driving to my destination and I'm cooking my first meal. I still don't understand why this thing hasn't caught on more. There's not a lot of YouTube videos about the Hotlogic. There's not a lot of information out there. I don't see it in my Facebook feed that often. It's just people aren't aware of the Hotlogic. And this is the perfect cooking utensil. All right, fam. So I'm going to now put up my aluminum foil. And we're going to go ahead, plug into the inverter, which is on this battery that's not hooked to the Jeep, and we're going to see how long it's going to run this inverter and how long it's going to run the Hotlogic. The Hotlogic doesn't pull a lot of power. I'm not exactly sure about the numbers. I'll go research that and I will list them and put them in either in the comment section or I'll post them here at the bottom of the video. And we're going to see how long. I'm going to come out here about every hour, check it, and see how it's performing. Make sure the battery hadn't dropped below 11.6 volts and that the Hotlogic is still performing to its maximum capacity. So y'all stand by. We're gonna go ahead and plug this thing in and see how she performs. All right, Hotlogic plug. She's in. Inverter on. You notice that voltage dropped from about 12.8 to 12.5. And I think what I should do is, since it's running the refrigerator as well, I'm gonna go ahead and plug the refrigerator into the Jeep and let it run the refrigerator. That way we stand less chance of draining that battery, that house battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. You know what? Let's not. Let's see what that house battery is capable of. Let's run a test today, family. Let's see exactly what this doggone house battery is capable of. This is a deep cycle marine battery. It's supposed to be able to foot the bill, so we're gonna find out if it will. All right, family, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this one to an end, this portion of the video. This thing is supposed to cook for 3 hours. I'm gonna come back out here and check on it to make sure that it hadn't hurt the Jeep or hurt the battery and everything is still performing, and I'll update y'all in about an hour. All right, fam, it's been about an hour and a half. So let's check in and see what we're working with. All right, so far so good. The refrigerator is working at 12.2 volts, 41 degrees. My meter here is saying that we're at 12.3 on our house battery. And the ultimate test, the Hotlogic is warm to the touch, hot to the touch. So it must be working 165 degrees. Now for the ultimate test, let's see what she's looking like. We're gonna see, can we raise this corner without hurting? All right, it's cooking, but not. Let's add some liquid. That's what we forgot to do. Let's add a little liquid and see what we got. All right, fam, we're gonna add about a half a cup of water and maybe a quarter cup of water and some Dale seasoning. Let's see what we got. Let's see, can we hold the camera, add water. And we're adding water because that's what we got. But the Dale seasoning should kick it up a notch. Add a little bit of Dale's low sodium blend. We're gonna stir that around, and that should get us going. Like I've said in previous videos, I don't edit out my mistakes, and I should have put a little more moisture in there when I put this in, and I didn't. And I don't know if that's the excuse for it not cooking, but I don't see 3 hours happening. But we got all day, so let's cover this thing back up and put it back to work. We're not gonna blame the Hotlogic for any mistakes. That's all Big Daddy. All right, fam, we're gonna go ahead and close this thing up, get back inside, and I'll be off in about an hour and a half. We'll get back out here and see what's going on, see if we made any progress, if adding that liquid helped. All right, y'all stay tuned. All right, fam, it has been 3 hours since we put this on, and an hour and a half since our update. We're still at 12 volts. Refrigerator's still cooling. We're still on the house battery. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we're looking better. We're at the 3 hour mark, and she's nowhere close. I hope that, I threw the packet away. I hope they didn't say 30 hours. I thought I read 3 hours, but I didn't have my glasses on. But anyway, it's probably not gonna be 30 hours, but it's gonna be closer to 6 hours, 7 hours from looking at what we got right now. So with that being said, let's put this seal back on tightly, because we're about to take the drive home and we don't want this sloshing all over the place. So we're gonna put this aluminum foil back on tightly, and we're gonna take the drive home. We're gonna let this do its thing probably another 2 or 3 hours, and we'll check on it. But don't forget, this is the Hotlogic, 165 degrees, slow cooking in my Jeep while I do take care of my daily chores. We're cooking dinner. All right, fam, y'all stay tuned. We'll update you soon. All right, fam, we're a little short on light, but what we found on hour number 4, when I got home, the battery finally, my house battery finally gave up on me. I had a warning where this had dropped down to 11.5 volts. She was flashing. Everything was still working, but it was letting me know that the battery was at its lowest point. So I plugged it up to my shore power, and I finished it off, and it's been out here for about an hour. So now we're going to unplug, take this inside, and see what she looks like. All right, let's see what we're working with. We can grab this right without sloshing around too much juice. Close the door. right, fam. That's what we got after about 4 hours of cooking. So I guess we'll just cut into it and see what we got on the inside. Y'all stand by. All right, fam. I'm not going to say that today was a complete failure. Not going to call it a complete success. But just like in real life, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We started the brisket in the Jeep. We cooked it for 4 hours. It didn't completely finish it. When I went online, I saw where most people who cook this type brisket cook it for at least 3.5 to 4 hours, but at 350, 360 degrees. We had this at 165 degrees. So in my opinion, that should either double or either triple the cooking time. So I went ahead and plugged it in the wall. We're gonna let this thing cook for the rest of the afternoon. Me and Tony are gonna go to aerobics class this afternoon, and we're gonna let this thing do its thing. So there you have it. I started dinner in the Jeep. We had to finish it at the house, but the Hotlogic did what it was supposed to do. I just didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't put liquid in at first. I didn't calculate my time correctly. But like I say here, this and that, we keep it real, and this is how it is. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But for the most important thing of the day, do not forget to wish Latanya happy birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. She'll be 52 years old. I don't know when I'm going to post this, either today or tomorrow, which will be August the 24th. Today is August the 23rd, which is my grandson Anakin's birthday. So their birthdays are 1 day apart. All right, family, if y'all enjoyed this video, give her a thumbs up, not give her a thumb down, and a brief reason why in the comment section. And if you love what we're doing here, this and that, consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. It's your boy Rosie. Peace.